Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBud Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Let me make sure my phone is off. Yes, we are good to go. So it's been an amazing week, right? I just want to congratulate all those. I want to take this time. If you guys didn't see my post on our TechBud Solutions Facebook page, I just wanted to remind everyone that we had a couple traders break $2,000 days. We have, if you guys don't know who it is that we are, or know who it is that I am, feel free to browse around our YouTube channel. I have a free group. It's linked down below. We have over 70,000 members, and we pretty much share our best practices and share our mistakes. And it's a great environment if you've ever wanted to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. We really focus. We have a really hard focus on investing in the stock market, and that's pretty much what I recap and go live with every single day, Monday through Friday. So this week we're up a little bit over $1,800, and realistically, I think I could have done much better. And in this video, I'm quickly going to recap the different stocks that we called out. There's three main stocks that if you guys joined us for our weekly Sunday stock talk, so it's when we come together as a group, 6:30 Mountain Standard Time every single Sunday, and I cover a bunch of questions, and I also call out the three stocks that I see the most value in. If you guys watched last week, my three callouts were UGAZ, my other callout was XNET, and then my other callout was HIMX. They both all exceeded, or all of them exceeded, I believe, 15% growth from my initial call out. But realistically, if you guys are part of my mentorship group or my private group for Learn Plan Profit, that link is down below as well. One of the things that you guys were questioning was I did because the market opened on Tuesday, because it wasn't open on Monday because of New Year's. One of the things that you guys were questioning was like, hey, where's your weekly watch list and stuff like that. There was a huge shift, right? There was a really large focus in the ETFs that we were trading, with UGAZ and JNUG both doing very well. And then there was a transition and a shift of a reversal. And I didn't want to put out my top callouts for the week when I knew there was going to be that shift. So that's why I didn't release it till Wednesday. And then once I did release it on Wednesday, it ended up benefiting a lot of people. I called out JDST, I called out dgaz, and then I called out, if you guys, for this upcoming week, I guess I can just talk about the other call out on the Sunday stock talk, but they were huge margins. Let me go ahead and just quickly, what's going on, man? So what's up, Be Creative? What's going on, Carlos? What's going on, Angel? Oh, nice. What's going on? Lil Nubs, hey Ricky, I messaged you on Facebook/Discord, tried to get in contact with you as soon as possible about a car deal. Okay, feel free to direct message me within the TechBud Solutions Discord chat. That would be the best way to get in contact with me. Let me go ahead and start sharing my screen real quick, and let me go ahead and kind of show you guys. I think realistically with the profits that I made for the week, it was only a small amount, which is and let me explain to you guys why. So with my call out on XNET, so my breakdown on XNET, pretty much what I saw is, if you guys look at my breakdowns, we called XNET out when it was actually breaking above the 180-day EMA, even if you guys follow even 2 weeks ago for our Sunday stock talk. So when it was right here, right around $13, $13.50, it started showing signs of an uptrend pattern. It had that bull flag pattern happening at around $15, broke that resistance, and then I ended up covering right before it hit 16. It broke 16 and even broke the resistance that we called out at 18. It exceeded our expectations, and now it's having a huge sell-off, and it's catching up with this 180-day EMA. Note that the EMA line is still showing signs of an uptrend pattern. So with that being said, does this mean that this thing is going to be trending? What the heck? Does this mean that it's going to be trending down? If anything, it hit highs of $20. It's seen a pullback. As long as that EMA line continues to point up, then just like it's done before, it has the potential to continue to trend up. There is no confirmation on the reversal. It is pulling back, and kind of right now you might want to look into potentially covering if we break below the 180-day EMA. But I just want to congratulate every single one of you that took advantage of that opportunity. For my call out, and my call outs mean nothing. Anyone can call anything out. It's those that take action and that see the potential. That's the most difficult part. So for those that took action, saw the potential, and did it the right way, I want to congratulate each and every single one of you. You guys know that I don't like telling people where to buy, where to sell, where to cut your losses, because I'm not here to spoon feed you. If you can't do your own due diligence, then I can't help you, right? So with that being said, so from 1350, let's say 1370, to the overall resistance at around $18, it grew over 30%. So that exceeded my expectation. I thought it was going to take about 1 to 2 weeks to actually get there, and it got there within a matter of days. So congratulations to all those that were able to take advantage of that. This was one of my other callouts. This was UGAZ. It was showing signs of an uptrend pattern. It had a pullback, and we were still able to capitalize from our entry point of 73.50 all the way back up to $80. And then once it hit that resistance at about $80, had that huge sell-off. We were able to cover profits, and once we got the alert that dgaz started showing signs of a confirmation, what did I say in our Sunday Stock Talk, and what did I say for the follow-up videos? If you guys watch even videos that I made 2 days ago, I said I'm going to buy when it breaks above $28. Why $28? When it had this huge sell-off, it had this consolidation happening at around $28 right here, so it built a support, and then it still broke below it. So I knew as it was coming up, if it broke $28, it was going to show signs more of an uptrend pattern. It broke above the 180-day EMA, and today we woke up with 18% growth within our entire account. And I took a very small position. I took a position, I believe, a little bit under $3,000 or at $3,000. And if you guys follow me on Instagram or joined me in the live stream, I showed you guys my profits at that time. My profits for this position, I think, exceeded a little bit over $450. And then I took a small position, or not really that small, on JDST, and I'm still holding that position, and I'll cover that in just a bit. But dgaz still showing signs of an uptrend pattern. EMA line still pointing up. I personally think that this thing is going to have a little bit of a sell-off, and I think it would be a good entry point if the EMA line continues to point up at about $30. So I simply wanted to quickly cover that and give you guys an update. The resistance at $33, just like we called out in the live stream before the pullback even happened. I called it out that, hey, look, resistance here at 33, resistance here at 33, previous support here at 33. What the heck? Previous support. Where's it at? Right here. So when it broke above $33, you see this price point 33, it broke above it, and then 33 acted as a support. So again, old support levels become new resistance levels, and that's exactly what happened today. It hit $33, had the signs of a sell-off. I covered at 32.30. If you were part of my mentorship group, you guys would have heard my little TD Ameritrade thing go off because I covered profits and stuff like that. So it was a nice little trade, $450. You can't complain on a one-day swing trade, and that one played out very well. There's another one I covered, like QRVO. That was a very small trade. It was a little bit under, I think, $100 profit. I think I had to scalp that one twice. And then there was another one, HIMX. So I think I already covered that one. So HIMX, that one's still showing signs of a bull flag pattern. So as you guys can see, we called out the resistance at $11 after it broke above the 180-day EMA. Again, showing signs of an uptrend potential, and just writing it. So if you guys remember my call out on HIMX, I saw that it was trending up on the 180-day chart, and all I did was, because of this sell-off that I had, I love buying the dips, and that's essentially what I did. If you're part of my mentorship group, I call it out time after time. If the stock is trending up and it has a pullback intraday doesn't necessarily mean anything, because if the EMA line on the 180-day chart, to me, if it's still pointing up, it's still showing signs of an uptrend pattern. It's just having a bad day, and in that bad day, I'm able to get in and ride it back up to where it was. I didn't even write it up to, to maximize profits. I ended up selling a little bit over $10.50 and ended up hitting highs of $10.98, if I'm not mistaken. I think like 1 or 2 hours later. It was pretty funny, but hey, you can't win them all. I was still able to take advantage of dgaz for the one-day swing, and then I was able to swing it for the the $450. So realistically, I can't complain. It's all about opportunity costs. And the thing that I can, let's see, what. So let me go ahead and answer some of your guys' questions. So Randall Gonzalez made 23% on dgaz. Thank you, Ricky. For all those that are thanking me, and I really want to thank you. Like, this is gonna sound so cliche, but I never tell anyone where to buy. I never tell anyone where to sell. I never tell anyone where to cut your losses. Even if you're part of my mentorship group, and even if you're part of my private group, I will never tell you, right? People think that if they pay for my service to learn how to invest in the stock market, that you think that I'm going to tell you where you should buy and where you should sell. I'm not here to spoon feed anyone. I don't care how much money it is that you're paying for a certain program or whatever the case may be. I don't sell alerts. I don't sell any of that. I think BS. The reason why is because I don't think that builds a strong foundation for someone that is truly wanting to do this as a career. I think the whole point that I did the mentorship was so I can work with people on a one-on-one basis, show them how it is that I see value, how they see value, and work with them to build that foundation that they can build off of. So within 1 to 2 months, they don't need me, or that they don't need me, right? So it would be great for them to still be a part of my group and still be part of the overall community, but that you guys don't need me, that you guys can be on your computer doing your own technical analysis, managing your risk yourself, and filtering out the stocks that you see the most value in. That's my goal for each and every single one of you. And realistically, a lot of people get turned off by that because, like, just tell me where to buy and just tell me where to sell. No, if you're not able to do your own DD, then I'm not here to help you. Because I'm not, again, we're not here to spoon feed you. If you're looking for alerts, we're not your group. If you're looking for someone where to tell you where to buy and where to sell, we're not your group. But if you're really looking for a source of income that you can truly do well with on your own, if you're willing to dedicate the time as a side hustle or even as a full-time income, let me just show you real quick. I mean, it definitely is possible, but it's for those that are willing to, do or give it their 100%. These are just some screenshots. The only one that's not here is my position that I'm still holding. I'm up $158 intraday. Half of my position is within TD Ameritrade, and half of my position is with Fidelity. These are just some of my profit screenshots for the week, and this is pretty much my profit tracker for the overall week itself. So I just wanted to show you guys very quickly. I keep you guys up to date if you're part of the group or if you're part of my Instagram. I send out daily updates, not only about this, but about investing in the buying and reselling of cars, so with my Alpha 7 GTR, and also in cryptocurrencies. So CNET and XNET, yes, those did explode but I sent out that reminder, and that's exactly why I sent out the reminder. And I mean this in the nicest way. The reason that I sent out the reminder on the Facebook group, which is where everyone is at. I sent it in the private group chat, and I sent it out in the Facebook group because I wanted to gain the most exposure. I wanted to make sure that you guys understood that, we're starting 2018 right, and we're starting it strong with all this hype behind, there's a lot of potential within these ETFs that we're trading. There's a lot of potential with these cryptocurrencies. I just wanted to remind people that regardless of how well it is that you are doing, I've been bitten in the butt so many times because I feel so confident that I let my guard down and I start to take positions. Do not overtrade. Don't invest, in what you don't understand, and be very picky on what it is that you choose to invest in. I can't stress that enough. I wanted to give a couple shout outs to those that are part of my mentorship group for all the profits that you guys made. We had Evan, I believe he broke $1,300 profit. JD was able to break again almost on the daily $600 profit. So he's been doing an enormous job, or an amazing job with that. And we had so many different traders break over. I have a weekly goal for them, and all I do is I hold them accountable for their trades, and I ask them every single week to plan out their trades, and I make sure that they manage the risk and making sure that it makes sense. That's the biggest thing. I still don't tell them what to trade or where to buy. I just hold them accountable for their trade and making sure that they're doing their DD every single week on a consistent basis to promote long-term growth. And it really paid off, and I think people are really starting to understand that. We've seen a huge increase in profits this week because people are taking less positions, and the biggest example that I can give is by one of our members within our group. He did not. We have a mentorship group, and it's a 1-month long program, and it's right away. We don't offer it anymore. I mean, this upcoming week is going to be the last week. We still offer like the closed group, and I work with you on a daily basis at market open. So we go live for about 30 minutes, and that's within our private group chat. But one of our members did not take a position for the first 3 weeks of the mentorship. And we're all about, consistency and picking quality trades. But the really funny thing about this is that he was waiting for the confirmation of the reversal on UGAZ. And if you guys remember when it broke above $55, he took a position and was able to sell right below $80. He was able to cover over 45% growth within his account. And again, it just proves, how many of you guys were up 45% last month? It just proves on how important it is to wait for those quality trades. It doesn't matter how many, positions that you take. It doesn't matter how much you can make in one day. It matters about the quality and the consistency and how you can do this long term. And that's what I want for each and every single one of you. Please don't get overhyped. Please don't get comfortable. Please don't think that you have it all figured out. There's always so much more that you guys can learn, and I learn more every single day. And the most rewarding thing about this private group, or the most rewarding thing about this whole process for me within TechBot Solutions is not when I call out I called out dgaz and I called out JDST and people and when you guys did well and people were up thousands of dollars, and that's great. But I think what I see the most rewarding is when I teach people how to scan for stocks and for stocks that they see value in, and they come back showing me stocks that they see value in and that they did extremely well with that I'd never actually found. They did their own DD, they found the stock, they did their own due diligence, managed the risk, and they came out on top. That's the coolest thing that I think. It's cool when they still take, the callouts that I have and they see value in those, that's all dandy. But realistically, when people do their own DD and find their own picks, that's really where that self-discipline and I think that foundation is really being built. So I just want to congratulate all of you that did very well this week, and even for those that didn't do well this week. I think that's why I look so forward to Mondays, because there's always these new set of opportunities and we're always doing something new. So I'm really looking forward to having you guys join us for this Sunday Stock Talk. I'm gonna be in Mammoth for this week. I'm gonna go snowboarding, so that's gonna be pretty fun. I'm actually catching a flight in about 1 hour. So I'm going to fly out here from Arizona. I'm going to fly out to California. I'm going to be there for the weekend, and then I'm going to be live in California for our Sunday Stock Talk, and then we're going to have an amazing week. We're going to have an amazing year, and that's because we're going to work hard, make sure that we do it on a consistent basis. We're going to manage our risk and not invest based on other people's opinions. So thank you guys. Where can I get that shirt? Thank you. It's funny that it says unemployed, right? But yeah, I want you guys to have fun, and a lot of people condole me for being so passionate about when I talk about buying and reselling cars, or when I talk about investing in the stock market. It's because I love what it is that I do. And for all those that were asking, hey Ricky, what'd you do? My birthday was on January 2nd, a couple days ago, 3 days ago. And people asked me, what did I do? I had meetings, and I took my consultation calls from my mentorship group. I traded all morning. I had one of my biggest days. It was over $730 profit. I had all my meetings with my whole team until 8 o'clock. I actually did not do anything, and then I went out with my friends. We just went to a local place and bowled. But I do what I love every single day. And when I got a couple messages like, hey, what do you have planned for today? What fun things are you going to be doing today? I have fun every single day, and it's a true blessing. I wish that you guys can do this. It doesn't mean that you guys have to invest in the stock market. It just means that you guys have to, do what it is that you guys love every day. And I think with that, regardless if it's your birthday or if it's not, it's definitely always a blessing. So thank you guys again so much for tuning in live. I just wanted to quickly recap, my trades, my progress, and to let you guys know and to remind you guys that as you guys are doing well, let this be a point where you can, look back and see, look, this is what hard work, how it feels like, and to make sure that you don't just get, overconfident with your overall trades and stuff like that. So I wish you guys an amazing and safe weekend. We'll see you guys for our Sunday Stock Talk. If you guys can like and subscribe, we'd greatly appreciate it. But most importantly, all we ask you to do is to continue working hard, continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives in your success. And like always, guys, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Who likes Ferris's shirt? Just to let you guys know, the link is down below. It's TechBuds Apparel. The shirts are starting at $9.90. You guys can feel free to check it out if you guys want to support the group. But most importantly, if you want to learn exactly how it is that I invest in the stock market and how I can assist you in building your foundation, if you're willing to work with me to build your foundation and be a part of my private group, it's going to be the link down below. It's where it says course. It's Learn, Plan, Profit. Yeah, we'd love to kickstart 2018 on a green note, and we'd love to be a part of your success. So thank you guys again. And okay, Google, play. All right, guys. Thank you guys again. Take it easy, team.